What is going on, guys? How have you been? It has been a minute since I've done any sort of content creation. What you're seeing now is actually a bunch of shorts that I shot back to back, and then I just clipped them all together. I wanted to kind of update you guys on what I've been doing with my Dokkan account and where I see it going in the future. What I really wanted to do was do the 10th anniversary celebration a lot better. I really messed up during the 9th anniversary celebration, and I wanted to avoid that. I think that I could have managed my stones a lot better. I spent them way too much. I think I ended up getting I was like one copy shy of rainbowing Beast Gohan and one copy shy of rainbowing EGL Super Saiyan Broly. And I don't know if you guys have been in the same position, but looking back on it, I really think I could have done better if I would have just saved my stones, especially with the period from global, from the 9th anniversary to the 10th anniversary, really wasn't like a lot of time. So I could have spent my stones better. I could have had a bunch more stones left over for the 10th anniversary celebration. I would have been much better off. I also do remember I was being like inundated with new characters to summon for right after the 9th anniversary, because then Cell Max came out and he was one of those characters that I really didn't want to miss out on. I ended up summoning a bunch for Cell Max, and I didn't even score a copy with summons. I had to use pity coin and buy Cell Max. So, long story short, please learn from my mistakes. If you guys are fairly new to Dokkan and you are just getting into it, don't burn through all of your stones. I know early on it seems like, there's a ton of content. You're going to be able to have infinite amount of stones. That's definitely not the case. I would highly caution you to be very careful with the way you spend your stones. It does like snowball effect, both in gaining your stones and spending them. It seems to go really quickly. Like I said, if you're fairly new, then there might seem like there's a lot of content, but you're someone like me who's been playing at least for a few years. 10th anniversary is pretty stacked with content, but aside from that, it can be pretty slim. And if you're a mostly free to play player like I am, I don't buy a lot of stones. So it can get pretty tight sometimes where, I'm just giving you advice on for how you should think about your stones going forward and how you should be careful with them on certain celebrations and certain characters that you summon for. I do think it was really cool during the 9th anniversary that I was able to see so many animations. I think right there we got all the way up. Goodbye Goku at the end of the when he's killing Kid Buu. But that was really a really cool experience. Man, that in Super Saiyan Goku EZA was terrible so far. Sorry, had to just jump in with that. I seen him pop in. So I completely lost my train of thought, but that Frieza that EZA'd was really decent. The AGL full power Frieza. I'm glad that physical full power Frieza got Super EZA, because he links up pretty decently with AGL full power Frieza. The animations. I got to see a ton of the animations during the 9th anniversary because I spent a ton of stones. That was really cool. But looking back on it, I wish I would have saved them. The anniversary this year animations don't seem too crazy. It's mostly just like progressing throughout the years of Dragon Ball. So there's it starts off with like Dragon Ball, and then you go to early Z or end of Dragon Ball possibly, and then progress through Super Saiyan, and then Goku at the end, Super Saiyan. Bye guys. But I haven't gotten any of the GT animations, and I also heard there's a Whis animation, which would be really cool to see. So let me know if you guys have gotten those. Really looking forward. That's really looking forward to seeing if the GT duo gets an EZA, because I think they really need it. It would be a really cool team to match up with AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which I did not pull this year. So far, he's the only character I have not pulled. Oh, nice. There is my first copy of Tech Vegeta. Or Vegito, I'm sorry. So it only took me a few hundred stones. I think I started with 1,300. And right there, I had 1,050 left. I think I took a little break. No. Later. So it only took me about 300 stones to get my first copy of Vegito, so that's not too bad. I think I did a little bit more and some tickets. I just wanted to get... There's a couple of other characters that I didn't have. I wanted another copy of... excuse me. I wanted another copy of... I can't think of the character. It's going to pop up here in a second because I do have a copy of him. I wanted a copy of it's the Super Saiyan Trio. Yeah, so I did end up pulling a copy of the Super Saiyan Trio eventually. I don't know how they're really gonna fit any of my teams, but I didn't have the character, and and I'm glad that they also had the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. I had to look it up. It bothered me. Okay, so look, there you can see there's a trio that I got. I didn't have a copy of them at all, so that was a nice pickup. But I was shooting for a copy of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved Vegeta. I never ended up getting them. So, you know, I was like, I knew part 2 was coming up. I didn't want to spend too many stones. I think I ended up spending another 300, I want to say. I think I got down to like 600 stones. But I at least got a couple of characters that I didn't have before, and I didn't go buck wild spending all of my stuff. And currently right now, I'm back up to about 1,000, and I'm going to do a video summoning for the part 2 characters. Make sure you guys stick with that. And hopefully I can get all the characters that I need for part 2. I need Super Saiyan Broly. I need Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I don't necessarily need Frieza and Goku, but they would be nice. Gogeta would be amazing. And then on Gogeta's banner is the AGL Ultra Instinct Goku. So getting an extra copy of him would be great. Getting an extra copy of AGL Full Power Frieza, who's also on that banner, would be great. There's just a ton of value on these 2 banners, so really looking forward to summoning on the part 2 banners more than the part 1. Super exciting. There's multiple Gogetas, just like there's multiple Vegitos on the banner. I actually pulled another copy of... Oh, look, there's Broly. I pulled another copy of the STR Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito also. That was actually my very first really good card. I built my entire account around that card. Started with the Buu Saga as my first, like, official team. And, oh my god, it took forever. Probably, honestly, about a year and a half. I should do a video on that, specifically. On building up my account. On where I started that character, how I built everything around it, and then how my account, I guess you could say, slowly power crept to the point where it's at now. It's where I have some of the best characters in the game. And it's been so fun. It's like I hit a certain point, and like I said earlier, everything snowballed. It definitely is the case with my account. Here's my last summon. Bought some tickets. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can just get, you know, an extra copy of Vegito maybe with these tickets, or like I said, one of the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved Vegetas. That's what I really wanted. Extended Kamehameha. I don't actually remember what I pulled on this one. I don't think it's any good. Oh, there you go. It's those 2 that I was talking about. The very first really good card that I had. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're looking forward to part 2, and I'll catch you guys on. See ya!